Hello. Now let's start again with the geometry and the structure type. We will select the building. After that, from the same geometry, we can go to stories and we will define stories. Let me define story manually, define manually. We can start first story from 12 feet height and the next other all with 10 feet. And, but let suppose the first one is 12 feet high. And first of all, if I am going to change, then I would delete all. And then from here, I am going to add the first from zero level is 12 feet. After that, if I want two or three more with 10 feet, I can use the number of repetition and then I can assign them 10 feet. If you will double click, then you will get the calculator out of that, but we don't need it. You can see here, the story one is for 12 feet. The other is 12 plus 10, that's 22. And the next one is 12 plus 10 plus 12, 10, that's the 32. You can delete any of the story and you can delete all the stories. So the numbering I have decided here is story one, story two, or otherwise you can define it as yourself. As you can use the word base, foundation, you can basement or for the story one or something different as whatever you wish. So I can apply it and then close it. After selecting the story, I will go back to the axis definition. Now here you can see X, Y, and Z. Z is the vertical direction, X and Y are the horizontal. These is a plan with X and Y uh, axis. So let's suppose the first X, uh, we can start from zero. After it, if you want to have the distance of 15 feet, you can use 15 here and it will be added. This will be the first position. Here you have to define one repetition. Then we can go again and delete out. And we want to start it from zero. Zero. And after one repetition, we need one 18 meters, 18 feet span. We are going to add it. First is 0, second is 15. Suppose I want to add two more spans with 16 feet distance, then I can add it at once. That you can see 15, then 15 plus 16 is 31. 31 plus this 16 is 47. For the sake of simplicity, I can do all of them with the same uh, dimensions, but I'm not going to do this. Now I'm going to decide the Y. Here we can use the simplicity. Let all of the span be at 18 feet distance and uh, 18 feet distance and number of repetition should be, can be any number, the number of span you need. I am writing here 3. When you will add it, you will see something 0, 18, 36, and 54. So this is 0, then 0 to 18, 1, 18 to 36, 2, and 36 to 54, this is 3. And now, if the first numbering there in the previous one, I have used 1, 2, 3. Here I would like to use ABC so that I can define it well. Or you can do the otherwise. If you want to assign X with ABC, then you have to go with Y with numbering like 1 to 3. Now, after doing this, I'm going to the Z-axis and you can see the stories were already defined by me. I would like the same and now I will apply it. Now, this was the simple grid and you can, this is the plan view and this is the view. Here you can see a very good grid is formed. So, after assigning the grid, I have to assign foundation and the members like columns and beams. So one method is that I can do it for one story and then I can replicate it or copy and move it again and with repetition to the others two for the other two stories. So it is up to me, but you can see from here, if you want to go to the first story, you want to go to second story, you want to go to third story with the when do you want to work on plan, you can select it from here, and or you can simply go here. This one, the first one, which is the base, and here I am working on 00 base. On work, when I am using the base, I am going to apply the nodes from here, nodes, first node, second node, third node, fourth node, fifth node, sixth, seventh, eighth, nine, 10, 11. So I don't know if I have put a one extra node. That's why this is something like that. I'm getting 17. I'm going to close it. After doing a node, I can see the positioning of the node. I can see that all the nodes are on the base. These are actually the for the support. I can also use the word support from here and it should be fixed. Close it. Now I'm going to assign them the nodes as the fixed support. I will again go to geometry and we'll go to supports and it will be fixed. For the selection, I would use nodes all and fixed and current selection 1 to 16 and I would apply it. Now they would become supports. You can see the fixed supports here. It is in the base. So if you can also use the combined footing, wall footing, anything like that. After that, I'm going back to plan one. Now I am working on the column. For the column, I have to select the story one. I have to select it from here. You can see this is, I have to select the story one. I'm working on the story one. Yes, this is the story one now. And now I am selecting the column and the column, I may change it from here. I can, this is the concrete and I can select it as 20 by 20, 18 by 18 or some, any number which I want. 20 and add it and then close it. Height, I would like 10 feet because I have decided as 10. Close. Now this is the column and I am going to apply it on story one, story one, story one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I can see, check it on the view that you can see it's here. Now again, with on the plan, I'm going to decide the beams from geometry or from here. That is steel beam is now going to be RCB and I can change the dimension of beams from here, maybe from 12-inch and 24-inch. Add And you can change any color if you want from here. It is auto yellow. You can also change it. And now I am going to assign it here. First beam, second beam, second beam, this one, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think it should be done because it is not straight. Yes. Now again, beams. I have to select beam. Go. Yeah. Escape. Now beam is selected. And now I'm going to redefine the beams here from there to there, from there to there, and wherever you want beam, you can apply it. Now it's done. It should be there to just skipping this step. After assigning the beams, I am going to use the slabs. For simplicity, I am going to geometry. Here I'm going to select the floor. I can use contour or I can use rectangle. Let's apply contour and apply contour. Okay. So this is the first point. This is the second point. This is the third point, and this is the fourth point. This is enter. So this slab is done by is made by using the contour method. Again, I'm going to, I can select the slab. This is the slab. And now I'm going here. I can adjust the thickness. I think it was 12 inch. I can also select it as 8 inch, 6 inch, whatever you want. Add. Yes. Cross. And now I am going to use the rectangular method. The method you will do like this. The first one, second one, and the third point is the final of the rectangle. So this is the method how the slab is made. Now let's check the view. This is, you can see the plan view. You have to use the beams here and you can make the separate slabs. But just for the sake of simplicity, I want to uh, define it as it is. And now, thank you very much for watching. We will go to the next step in the next video.